Hey everyone, hope you're all having a fantastic day. So, if you want to remove your steering wheel, you will of course need to disconnect your battery or else your airbag could potentially go off. So what you need to do is grab a flathead or something to use to pry through the back of the steering wheel. It's hard to show. There is a slot like right here, the bigger slots with the oval shape kind of thing. There's one here, there's one at the bottom of the steering wheel on the other side, and then at the actual bottom there's just a point that you push in. So all you're doing is pretty much prying at these clips, so you need some leverage. So if you have something that has like a little bit of a curve to it, it's going to be a lot easier. But there's one at each side of the steering wheel, left and right, and then one that you could just push straight at the bottom, and then this should disconnect. It is fairly hard to do. It's going to take quite a few tries. It took me about 5-10 minutes off camera to disengage it and then to disconnect the wires, which will be hooked up to the back. You pull up this little black clip with some little prick. You could use like a toothpick, or you could just use, I don't know, anything pointy enough to fit in there. For me, I used a screw head because it didn't want to go inside, so all I did was pry it up and then wiggle it around outside of these here, and it should come off pretty easily. And then this here, you just press this top piece here down, and that just connects onto this little metal bar. I guess that's the ground or something, but yeah, so you just press down that little clip hard enough and just pull the wire off. Other than that, that's for your airbag, and next I will be figuring out how to take off this chrome trim piece. Hey everyone, so once you take off your steering wheel, or at least the airbag, then you can get to this bolt that will go dead center in the middle, which is a 21 mil bolt. Then once you take it off entirely, you will want to come to the back. You want to flip over the wheel, take a flathead, I have a pretty big flathead, and wedge it in between the sides here, and then on this side and then this side, and then it should just pop off. It will show you access to all the wires and everything, and you will want to, so it will be something like this, and then you'll just want to push these down steadily, so you'll have two on each side. So I'll just show you what it looks like when these things are in place. Okay, so now that I have them back how they are, when you take off the steering wheel and take off the cover for the back, what you want to do is take your flathead or something strong enough to push these little things down. Make sure you do it evenly, because you got this one here, and then you got this one right here, and same thing with the other side here, and then the other one is right up here. So as I was saying, you just want to take your flathead and push it down. Do it evenly so it doesn't just snap off the clips. And there you go. That's how you take out each side. Do the same thing for both sides, and then I'll do it once I get to the chrome trim piece here. So once you get to the chrome piece here, there's this little prong here that sits in this little rubber piece, and then another one on the other side. So what you want to do is flip it over, push those out, and then there is one clamp here, one clamp here. Make sure those are not on the rubber pieces anymore, and then you would want to flip it over again, and then take a flathead and wedge it in between here, and it should pop off, because all it is some little rivet kind of thing, and it just sits inside the rubber piece right here. So make sure to be very careful when you're taking it out, because you want to take it off evenly, or else it could crack, break, or something else. And yeah, this is what it looks like, and I'll show you how to put it back on. So once you figure out everything you have to do, for me, I wrap this piece in the face of it and then inside here in 3 pieces. So I put that on first, the chrome piece here, and then those, and then you want to flip it over and put your cover back on, and I believe it should just click in. And I'll show you once I get back in the car on how to put everything back on. So before I connect everything, I'll make sure that steering wheel matches into these, and then just wiggle it on right in the middle for your 21mm bolt. Screw that tight as possible. And then for your airbag, it's just those clips again. These ones that you just push into the correct spot and then push it down to lock it. And then this goes into that little metal bar, which is right here. But yeah, overall, once you get the steering wheel off with this bolt, disconnect these wires. You want to flip over the steering wheel, take the back plastic off by prying it on this side, and then at the bottom in the center at the back. And that should take off the back, and then you will want to take off these pieces, which are little clamps holding it in place, which right here, and there should be another one back here on both sides. And then you can take off this piece by a spot up here, and then one dead center by prying it off there. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, that'd be greatly appreciated if you could smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share this video if you have other people that are interested. For me, I took my steering wheel off because I wrapped this piece here with the rest of my car, like here, door panels, and then also the rest of my car is actually wrapped in the same color. So, like I said, if you enjoyed today's video, smash that thumbs up button. See you all in the next.